Goodness and good morning. Well, goodness and good morning, everyone. I forgot to kick the, what do you call it? Start broadcast button, so that was not good. Anyway, well, in less than a minute, we'll be having the 6-minute daily. I need to actually turn lights on in the studio. I'll see you soon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-minute daily. Hail to everybody, and thank you, Darius Munchausen, for the super sticker box of popcorn. I appreciate it. A little bit shorter of a 2-minute warning. Normally, we are right on top of things here, but I didn't even have the lights on in the studio, and there are reasons for that, but they couldn't matter less than just presenting you all of the news that we have today, which is plenty. It seems like, Friday we wanted to take out all of the trash and dump all of the news of every kind into the world. And here we go. Black Widow brings the box office back alive with record 13.2 million Thursday night. Interesting. And I do enjoy the take on this story. And I guess it's accurate. It did bring in this amount. The question is, how much of that were actual people? I'm going to continue to ask this question because of the things that were done during Captain America that were obvious. You can continually see a pattern of seats either being purchased or not being purchased in blocks in a way that is unnatural. Although, if you take a look at Lady Gravemaster's Twitter post from the other day, lots and lots of empty seats. But hey, it is what it is, and we'll move on from there. Of course, we have this story from The Wrap that says Jesse Waters says Brian Stelter should provide Michael Avenatti with visits in prison, based on the extortion charges that the former Stormy Daniels attorney was sentenced to 30 months. 30 months is a long time. Anyway, I don't know what to think about this other than, wow. Beyond that, we have the Sun Valley scene being set by, of course, Variety magazine in this case, saying Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates take a walk. Disney's Bobs make the rounds. We also got to see a New York Times person in Sandburg. I think it's the New York Times. Yeah. Pretty much having a smiley, happy walk with Zuckerberg in a photo. Again, this is where all these people get together and collude against you. It's interesting in light of something we're going to cover later in the news in just a moment in regards to an executive order that was, handed down in a weird way. Black Widow puts premiere access on Disney Plus to the ultimate test. I would say that the theaters are winning at this point. This article is fantastic. It is one of the few free ones you'll get from Variety Plus, the VIP service that they offer to members only. It's worth the read. Lots of breakdowns of when things are released. It shows, the grosses versus the month that films are released and how much that goes up and down depending on when a film is released. And I guess the spike of Endgame up here is pretty evident. I don't think that Black Widow is going to do anything like this. I think we're still going to settle to the mean despite the early numbers. And a lot of that's going to be because of the things that we've discussed along the way, which is the spoilers were all true. And there are massive problems with this film if you just turn your brain on for 2 seconds. Unlike Tomorrow War, where you can leave your brain on halfway. This one, you better dim it down at the end. I'm just saying. Moving on from there, Tomorrow War sequel talks are underway, speaking of Tomorrow War, with Chris Pratt director Chris McKay returning. Now, Amazon's doing a lot of stuff right now. This is just one of the few things. We have, of course, the Tomorrow War film itself, the sequel that they're talking about, and of course the other stuff that Amazon is doing, by acquiring additional content. They went about doing that additionally by Amazon Prime Video and IMDb signing a multi-year licensing deal with Universal. They kicked Warner and other studios to the curb in favor of their own platform for exclusive four-month theatrical or post-theatrical release, and a 10-month window for the people that they're not directly affiliated with. Of course, Comcast owns both Peacock and NBC and Universal, or all three of those, I should say. And this deal essentially makes Amazon their distributor for things outside of their preferred time frame. That doesn't mean they're going to surrender the content for very long. It's 10 months, essentially, outside of the first 4. So anyway, we move on from there. Marilyn Manson actually surrendered in L.A. on his arrest warrant from the New Hampshire incident, is what it's being called. And I like that because this is something I can report here on YouTube, and it won't get censored. This is a weird thing. The stuff that he's been charged with, the kind of assault that he's been charged with in multiple cases, or at least been accused of, is quite interesting. He was released on his own recognizance after being in court on the same day and told not to have any contact with the person. And here is the executive order that I was talking about being signed, calling for greater scrutiny of mergers, restoration of net neutrality, and restrictions on non-compete agreements. There's some sketchy math in here, but at least they're trying to head this at least something. I wanted to say something positive. This first positive thing I've been able to say so far about this kind of thing. And finally, AMC has ordered Dark Winds series from Graham Rowland, George R.R. Martin, you're never getting your book, and Zahn McLaren. So there you go. Anyway, thanks very much. I'll see you at the Friday pre-flight lounge in just a little while, just a little over 3 hours. Until then, check out Midnight's Edge and all the stuff they're doing, and Lorena's return to the lunch table. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Shout out to Mexican Iron Man for the $5 super chat right at the beginning, which I couldn't call out because we had so much news. Thank you, my friend, and I hope you enjoy the image. Have a great day, everybody.